Welcome. Thank you for tuning up to Knives. So this is just going to be a quick video on this Manix 2 that I had up on my site. It's already sold, so I have to ship it out in about an hour or less. So I thought I'd do a quick little video showing some of it. I had met Mr. Grimsmo at the USN show. He was actually sharing Brian Teague's table. And right here you can see this is a... First of all, whoever wants it, it doesn't come with a box because Spyderco did not have any boxes, I guess. They, I don't know, I think just they didn't want to package so much. I mean, Eric Lesser was there. You could ask him, why was there no boxes? I mean, I think it was kind of goofy too, but regardless, Spyderco, I guess they were just trying to, have to not package so much space. So it came in a plastic pouch, but it didn't have a box with it. So anyway, we were there. It was a great show, and so we had picked up some USN patches. You see this? You get the USN lanyard. I don't think these are very weight bearing, so I wouldn't trust anything important to it. But I don't know. You can hear it. I guess it could be good. It just depends. So USN lanyard, and of course this Manix 2. And if you visit Mr. Grimsmo's channel, you can see that actually he is a machinist. Yeah, for most of his life, I guess, career before trying this out, he was doing the manufacturing of like custom car parts for people. If his whole channel is just confusing for anyone who's not a machinist, it's just talking about grinding and all these mechanics and stuff. And so this is actually very interesting because this is very easy for Mr. Grimsmo to do. This is something for him that's just a breeze, I guess. And so you can see this beautiful, I guess you would say it's like a candy stripe pattern, and it's not actually perhaps 3D. There's a little bit you can feel a little bit of grip or grooves, but it's actually just a pattern that's pushed into there. And I wish that my camera could. But you see, this is a aircraft aluminum, the AL6 something aircraft aluminum, and it's the good quality kind. It's lightweight. The one on this Manix, these scales are not skeletonized inside, and neither by Spyderco nor by and neither are the green handle scales, the toxic green handle scales by Mr. Grimsmo. So it definitely feels a little bit more weighty, but like I said, I never really cared, and it doesn't really, who cares? Weight's not that big a deal. Not when it comes to your pocket knife, I feel, unless it's in your backpack. So regardless, this is here, and it's in 154 cm. Normally Spyderco would do CPM 154 cm, but I guess this is just 154. And the performance of 154, compared to CPM, there's like I think it says on some sites it's like 5% difference, maybe a 10% difference at most. The only real thing is just the graininess. If you are to sharpen it yourself, trying to get a razor edge, trying to avoid any kind of microchipping. I think 154 cm, and I have a video coming up of sharpening and using it. It tends to me not microchip that much compared to even S30 or something. It tends to just roll, which is nicer. So it's nice. I mean, in that video with Dwyer was saying that another video by Monkey at you saying that the 154 cm is like a CPM 154. That type of steel is still something very I guess you say good, I guess you say revolutionary, good, still at the times. So this is a good choice still. And then it is coated anyway, so it's very nice. And of course it has that ball bearing lock, which I'm not that good at, and it is more stiff, I would say, in the beginning. I noticed with some lube it helps. The only thing I can say is that normally on the Manix 2 there is a pressure by this back spacer that keeps the G10 scales on, and that's it. Mr. Grimsmo, to make it easier to assemble, he didn't machine these holes to get stuck on that pin. Instead, he gives you a little screw there, just right there, and that's just a normal Phillips screwdriver. And beyond that, everything else is blacked out. It's set right now for right hand carry. You can see it's just a nice little custom Manix. It's definitely got a unique look and feel. That's like I say, it's sexy. I was shocked when I first saw it, and I was like, what is this? And he had some that were silver, and the silver ones are cool. But this black one is like really nice. It just matches really well. And I don't know what Mr. Grimsmo plans to do next, but I am excited to see his future work. these kind of scales, I'm thinking he's going to go perhaps for some kind of production route of people being able to purchase scales that are already pre-made, just like a Hinder scale, for some of their favorite knives. And yeah, this is really nice. He has videos, I think, up now of making this. So if you want to see a little bit more about the making of, you know, this isn't a review of the Manix. It's just to show off the work that he's done. This custom scale work. It's he's got a little spot, I think, missing of anodizing, but that happens with the way you have to have something to hold the scale. He shows like these little metal wires that he wraps, but beyond that, I think that's the only spot. Yeah, it's the only spot. Just difficult, I guess, for him. You know, I don't know anything about all that. I mean, everywhere else is immaculate. It's a very wonderful texture, and there's his little signature, John Grimsmo. I always get that wrong. Sorry, man. And you see. And Eric Lesser had seen these. You know, they're really nice. I mean, geez, it's nice. Because the normal Manix 2 scales, if you guys own it, it's that G10 just looks kind of dirty and cheap. It does. I don't know what's with it. It just kind of doesn't look that great. Like, it makes it look kind of very much more of a work knife, very much more, I don't know, something Home Depot-ish, something you know, swap meet-ish, you know, to go so as far as to say that. While this kind of then ups it to where it's very kind of classy, and I don't know, it's just quite elegant looking, quite cool. Like I said, it's hip, and it matches the USN. So that was a good, neat little choice that he chose to go with, and it's a lot of fun. So to the individual who purchased this, I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, we got mailing out right now, so thank you.